NDC ni Twum Boafo, any NPP ni Fiifi Boafo, formerly of Cocoa Board, Omori Yako Boom. Good morning, Ghana. Now, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, and any 3 days, I know issue statement say, I said this all a cost. What is so 2 cedis per liter? Emma no come born abasa masa. Yeah, to fuel. Obetif a letter of fuel so 2 cedis and yasam ketwa. Oh, Fiifi Boafo ne, Fiifi Boafo ne NPP was away near Ibia masa. Still out to for which room. And you know that Twum Boafo so want as a man I can say. Now we are in a discussion is a center around democracy under attack. Fiifi Boafo ne chassis. Anabusia for Twum Boafo be na no was here. More NPP more time. Now Kufa the compo chankora. And Kromko demonstration. What are you saying? His Excellency John Dramani Mahama or the company protected democracy. Now me say clash na nyasem at a point na aka to na bro we kana we aka. Enye TV zuko bi anka di bi sinenya papa. Mebo videos ni nyina ma. No nya honti ase why so kato show. Metro obe subscribe we are bell notification icon button on video no drop ya on sabeka. Feel free to leave your comment in the comment section. Obe share link na for enye bi ahwe. Lil Flower Green Clean Solutions in the sound of power nwumre ope cleaning company. Ama ma be prepare ofie honum office church bank institution. Ama ho ehwam ho e kama dia so fa be die for numbers na guskins ni twa de yopo emfama because adwuma ho ete. Sa so na backhome.com aba ama omo abuchiri Ghana for mo abuchiri ya moye project bi o Ghana hanem say wo ha anka wankasa bo kakwohwe enti wuni enti free na fa ye errand boy na soma ye ne enko site honum ne ma situational report ye registered group professional group ye enko na ehu tumi ese this adwan to log on to backhome.com and as a number ne guskins ye be call ne ekotwa ne yopo e de ama obabi company wo school ananka wo Ghana ase anka abakwa kosra no no bi say the teacher say na adisua asem e kosai wuni enti free ye be call ne teachers for na dinko ne ama real time update we enye update basa ye bama update ankasa wankasa wa hase ya ankasa update no ana abenya backhome.com abama Ghana for mo abuche first insert His Excellency John Dramani Mahama series 2 series fuel deduction na de buy per liter no ya we on diesel eno ana ho ntokwa piem ewo good morning Ghana Metro Television ko he Twum Boafo any Fiifi Boafo
Fiifi knows at least from being in the position he was at Cocoa Board that there are certain factors when it comes to commodities you can't control, right? So there's the ex-refinery cost of fuel. There are the taxes and statutory levies on fuel. There are the distributing and marketing margins on fuel. Okay? Which of them can you control? What you can control are the taxes, right? What you can control are adjustments to distribution margins. But you cannot control the ex-refinery price. And that ex-refinery price is based on the CD to US dollar exchange rate. So under their time, during their time, when petrol prices were selling as high as Angel Gabriel's seat in heaven, the reason was that the exchange rate was exposing them. And that edict on the exchange rate exposing incompetence in the management of the economy was given by his own Dr. Bawumia. Right? Dr. Bawumia, what did he say? What did Dr. Bawumia say about the exchange rate?
Well, if the fundamentals are right, the exchange rate will expose you.
Are weak,
sorry. The exchange rate will expose you.
So, if the exchange rate is exposing you, then it stands to reason that the fundamentals are weak. And this is a man who claims to be a doyen of economics. A man who was going to come and rescue us. A man who was supposed to turn water into wine, so to speak. And under his tenure as the head of the economic management team, this is what happened. But let's not even talk about the exchange. Let's forgive Dr. Bawumia for the exchange rate and Fiifi, because Fiifi is a very prominent member of that circle of infamy. Okay? Oh, but he's NAPO spokesperson. So he's at every meeting. That is why I premised what I was saying with what they do at their
comms meeting.
At their comms meeting. He's very prominent. They set the trend, and then when they if it's not him they'll send like Bedefu, Richard Ayaba. They send like Bedefu to come and sit here and talk.
What is like Bedefu?
I'll ask you something.
Richard Ayaba.
Is that
Richard Ayaba?
Yeah, Richard Ayaba will come and sit here and
what does it mean?
You blow a gasket, you see steam coming out of his forehead. At least he tends to be demure. If it was Ayaba sitting here, we all have to be looking for this thing, fresh air. But anyway, let me go on to what I'm saying.
This is not fair. This is not fair.
But who told you I came here to be fair?
Oh, really?
Of course, I'm not here to be fair. What
You don't seek to be fair.
Do you honestly think I woke up from
be fair to other people? Be fair to facts?
No, I am fair to the facts.
Oh,
the
but
facts
not fair to an individual.
The facts are that, Fifi, don't interrupt me.
I'm not interrupting you, but it is surprising to hear you say that you are not being fair.
Fifi, if you interrupt me, I will interrupt you, and you will not talk again.
You go ahead, but I think that
don't interrupt me.
It's only right to be fair.
You know, when I was coming, I listened to you go on and on and on and on and on. So let me have my time. You let me have my time.
Go ahead, could you?
You will not like what I'm saying. I can assure you. If you like what I'm saying, then I shouldn't be here. So I don't intend to be fair to you. I intend to state the position of this government and expose the lies and the deceit that you people engage in, that you've come here. What's sorry what you quote? What about the intro? Why aren't you telling the people that the mismanagement of the economy during your time is the reason why fuel prices were up?
So now it's mismanagement that is leading the price.
When you were leaving power, the dollar rate was 17 cedis. What is that?
You go ahead.
Let me go. Yes, don't interrupt me. You won't like what I'm saying. I don't intend for you to like it. So, what the government can do under circumstances like that, basically, it's a push and pull mechanism. They can adjust the taxes and the levies. Government can absorb some of the shock. They can absorb some of the distribution. You see, the distribution margins are not something that government really wants to tackle if they don't need to, because it will affect, obviously, for example, movement of fuel from Tema to Paga or Tema to Nalerigo, something. So, I'm sure you are aware that as we speak, President Mahama has directed that NPA should absorb 2 cedis per liter.
We touched on that.
Right? But if you won't talk about that, and at their time, they refused to do it.
He talked about it.
You should thank President Mahama for being the
He asked where we're going to get the money from.
Oh, they said absorb it. They didn't say go and collect money from the fund and pay.
How are you doing that? Give us the opportunity cost of that decision.
They don't need to tell you anything. What you need to do... No. They have told you,
government.
Oh, Fifi.
I don't
Fifi, please.
I would say.
But
government can spend our resources by saying that they keep information to themselves.
When the president of this republic orders the NPA to absorb it, it means NPA don't charge it. It is receipts that you will not get. You will understand it. So please, don't tell the public that somehow or the other somebody is supposed to go and dig a hole in a garden and take money that is hidden under a rock and come and pay. That's not what it is. Right? If you owe your wife money and she doesn't pay you, does that mean that you have to go and collect money to come and pay?
But this is governance. This is
when you are at home, with your missus is governance. Keep quiet and let me talk.
That one day I can take it.
You people, you talk all the time. You don't have anything to tell Ghanaians. Keep quiet. Let me talk. You see, Moro.
Yes, sir.
The president has directed that relief on diesel.
Yeah.
And it will happen. That is what a kind, caring government does. Under these people, one of the reasons why your fuel prices are still high is that before President Mahama left office the first time, he instituted ESLA. Remember ESLA?
Yeah.
ESLA was supposed to pay our legacy debts. When Keno Foriata became the
finance minister,
Keno Foriata took your ESLA and collateralized it till 2035. So Ghanaians, until 2035, we are now paying the debt that President Mahama thought he had already paid, because Fiifi Boafo and his ilk took your money and they went to spend it. As I speak today, ask Fiifi that where is that ESLA? They stole the money.
How?
by spending it on ludicrous things.
Well, you can talk about reckless expenditure. But
Reckless expenditure and ludicrous expenditure is the same.
as stealing.
If you spend recklessly, you've stolen the money.
Oh, wow.
How? Could you?
Obviously,
a matter of stealing is
my
a matter
friend,
of law.
Obviously,
and then there's a description for it.
Obviously, you didn't go to Achimota school, so you don't understand that reckless expenditure is stealing at the same thing.
Achimota, reckless means stealing.
Wait, let me. I don't think you went.
You don't have to go to Achimota to know that reckless is not stealing.
My brother.
Yes, sir.
When you take government money, people are in court today as we speak for reckless expenditure.
Yes.
Right?
Causing financial loss.
Yes. People are being charged as we speak today. Some of the loquacious people who talk all the time, who wear polo shirts and go and sit in cocoa farms, as we speak today, they are under charge. You wear polo shirt, polo jacket, and you go and sit in a cocoa farm, and suddenly you are spending recklessly, they are under charge. You can be charged with stealing. Right? So what I'm saying, my brother, is that the NPP should shut up for a while, so that President Mahama and his government can fix this country.
Their government in waiting, Kojo.
Yes, you use the operative word, waiting.
Yes.
Train, monkey they wait, make baboon wait small. Baboon chop money too much. Right? When they were in power, they misused government resources, used and abused us left, right, etc. How do you sit down? Responsible people sit together and decide that you will take statutory funds, collateralize it, spend it. When you finish spending it, you come and sit down and you lick your fingers and you tell us that somebody else is doing something wrong. We are still paying the debts that you left. You see, this government, and I'm a member of this government, since we came to power, have you heard any scandal?
Not yet.
We are a disciplined government doing disciplined work for the Ghanaian people.
He disagrees. Look at the cap on his head.
I will get to the cap.
Okay.
And when I get there, you will remove it. You wait.
Really?
Yes.
He brought one for you.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
I have one for you.
Don't worry.
He says by the time he's done, you join the demo.
I said he will remove it like
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
You see, this government, since we came to power, have you heard that anybody has stolen anything?
No.
You think it's by chance? It didn't just happen?
It's intentional?
No, we are disciplined. You understand? We are not running around helter-skelter, everybody doing what they want. Nobody is being told. Do you think that President Mahama is not in control? You think the chief of staff is not in control of the men and women who run this government? You think they don't know what everybody does? You think they don't caution people? You think it's happenstance that we are as disciplined as an army? 18 months into the NPP administration, how many scandals did you have?
Countless, actually.
Okay.
Countless.
Fiifi came to sit here this morning. Remember you were talking about cocoa. As soon as we started talking about cocoa, he switched to gold. Because they've gone to meeting, and when they go to meeting, it's like when you go and sit on Good Morning Ghana, deal with some meeting fee.
Oh, how?
So he came here.
Oh, how?
They were asking you about cocoa.
Oh no,
You were the corporate affairs manager.
No, I just said, no, what I said to Kojo Pasha.
Master, I was listening.
I was the one who
You
asked the
wait,
question.
let me be wrong. When I finish, give me 38%. They got 38% in the last election.
That's not true.
What do you get?
That's tried knowledge. That's tried knowledge.
Okay,
But you see,
so you did better.
He asked a question about we discussing the cocoa bond law. I said he wants us to do that.
I apologize. You didn't get 38, you got 41. It's okay. You failed an exam. You got 38%.
What would be the reason for us to target some agency? What would get out of it?
That's exactly what you did. You see, You are a good.
It was a matter of concern.
I have known
then
you for 22
questions.
years. You are a very good communicator. You have your way of doing things. So you came here and you switched the conversation. You did a better switch. A lot of people.
He wants us to discuss that next week, and I said yes, I'm open to it. You came no. You say that you want us to discuss the cocoa bill next week? That's what he said.
Yes. But as soon as you
want us to discuss, and I'm ready to discuss.
As soon as you went there, you went to Cocoa. Let me finish.
I see that I can see communication.
The gold matter. It is under investigation.
Yes.
I can tell you for free that I'm one of the people investigating.
So why are you already in court? If it's under investigation.
You hold on. So when something is under investigation, you cannot arrest somebody. When you arrest, there are laws. There are laws in this country that protect suspects. So if you arrest somebody, you have to take the person to court and tell the court why you have arrested the person.
So back to your question.
No, don't ask me questions.
I asked.
I am not answering any
since
question.
you are involved,
I am telling you.
It will only be fair for you to tell us what the issues are.
No,
because I'm only asking questions.
Fifi, you are not owed an explanation on an ongoing investigation. I don't know which law in this country says that when a crime is being investigated, you are owed an explanation before the facts of the case are known. How do you know that it is not only one? Who told you that it is only one person who's involved in that matter? Who told you that? So if you want to know what has happened, wait. When the investigation is done, you will be the first person to get information on that investigation, and then you can go and tell your people in your communication meeting. You see, you are a law student, Fifi, but you pretend like you don't know the law, and it is for very good reason that you do what you do. How do you come and sit on a morning show and say that you are owed an explanation into a case that is still being investigated, and that somebody has been? If armed robbers came to your house today, God forbid, and attacked you and your family, and the police have arrested one person or two people out of a possible 5, they owe you an explanation before taking the people to court to remand them. You heard the word remand. Remand means that they have not determined the full facts of the matter. They have a suspect, they have put the person on remand so that the person can run away. So let me go back to fuel. Moro.
Yes, sir.
We have a window in which those products are bought. During that window, you cannot, as a consumer, determine the ex-refinery price. The ex-refinery price are determined by so many things, including wars, including even stock markets, all kinds of movements, demand, supply, all kinds of practical movements. What we can control is to make sure that our exchange rate to the prime currency that is used to sell the product is good enough for us. And as far as we are concerned, we have dropped the rate, CD to dollar rate, by over 30%. So today, when Fifi is paying the school fees of his children in the posh schools, you know the international schools these days, and we all take our children to international schools. You know they index the
dollar.
Of course. So basically, Fifi's children's school fees have dropped by 30%. And instead of thanking President Mahama, he will wear this cap and come and sit here and tell you that democracy is under attack.
That was the first part of the clash. Now the second part, democracy under attack. Fiifi Boafo say, about we buy or had you honey achiwe, we say the democracy is under attack. NPP for Eboko demonstration. And then Fiifi Boafo say, Massa, as a man, I'm canasa, I'm refi, and I'm time. And so who would you do? Put your chin correct?
And instead of thanking President Mahama, he will wear this cap and come and sit here and tell you that democracy is under attack. When Akufo-Addo was arresting children, grandmothers, and their children,
Is he done with
You
the
have hold on.
issue?
Hold
so
on.
I can
hold
respond
on.
to
I say
him, and
you
then
will
we'll get
such
to
a
the
way to pay.
Oh, yeah,
When Akufo-Addo was arresting children, 8-year-old children, and locking them up for demonstration, Fiifi was highfalutin at Cocoa Board. He didn't say anything. Right? Today you're talking about democracy and attack.
Oh, but could you
go and ask Felicity
are we done with the full conversation?
Wait,
because there are issues
like
which I want to address.
and
then we'll come and talk about this.
So,
no,
if you're done with petrol,
you are not the host of this program.
I'm a panelist on the show.
Yeah, you brought your topics. Me too, I brought my topics.
Oh, I don't have to.
I've told you will not like what I'm saying.
This Takashi conversation, I don't know. It's Takashi.
It is not Takashi.
What you are doing is complete Takashi communication.
Wait.
So we can move to.
No, but the topic. Wait. I said, what the better? Because
this is morning show conversation and attack.
If
on Metro TV, morning show conversation and attack.
If Fiifi wanted to wait the 10 for that democracy conversation, he would have waited before he wore the cap. So since he wore the cap, what did Bob Marley say? Who the cap fit? Let him wait. So you need to hear from me. He's introduced the topic. Yes. Okay. So listen.
Fiifi, so we started.
Go and ask Felicity Nelson.
But it's important that I.
Don't worry. No, don't worry. It's all part of.
Go and ask Felicity Nelson.
There are things he has said in
and
relation
ask
to the fuel price. I wish to address, and then we can go into the conversation about the democracy.
The man has interrupted me, so he will get interruption. I'm telling you now. Listen. Go and ask Felicity Nelson. What did he do? Go and ask Ralph. What did he do? When you finish, you can ask me what they did to me. I'm still on bail. Want to talk about democracy and attack?
Selective justice.
You want to talk about miracles? Was sitting there saying he was arrested on arrival. Are you aware they did the same thing to me? And they actually filmed it and put it on social media. They went to lock me up. They went to lock me up in immigration cells like a common thief. You're sitting here talking about democracy and attack. Do you know what we've been through in this country under your government? At that time, you were sitting enjoying highfalutin and Cocoa Board.
Which one is highfalutin?
You. There was a day when I was under assault at Oma FM. He had left. And I called him and said, Fiifi, your people are attacking me for something I don't even know about. Why? They had formed a panel. And he told me he will get back to me. Ask Fiifi whether he go back to me till today. You know what happened? He called them and stopped them. But at that time, I was so toxic that he didn't even want to tell me that he had done that. So, nothing happened again. They stopped. But he himself never wanted to talk to me because he was afraid of what they would do to him if he talks to me.
Wow,
that's it you're talking about democracy and attack. I said, when the guy is unfortunately he has passed now. What's his name? What was that guy's name? The guy who succeeded you. And he ended up on the board of GMPC.
Are you talking about the dead man, Kojo?
No, I'm not.
Oh, yes,
I'm saying unfortunately. Why we talk about Jesus Christ? Is Jesus Christ alive?
Is it Jesus Christ?
I said, when that matter happened, I called you. And you said you will get back to me. I said, he stopped what they were doing. They never did it again. But he also never called me. Because at that time, no, I am talking to you about what you people did. So don't sit here and wear this and talk about democracy and attack. Democracy is actually being enhanced. It's not an attack. Democracy today, it is not an attack. Because President Mahama is not, the finance minister of this country is not ordering people to be tried. Like Enofoyata did, ordering the minority leader to be tried.
Did he order?
He says that your government came to power and released persons who were alleged, not even alleged, he released persons who had done something wrong to the state.
Let me ask you,
you are chasing them.
Let me ask you a question.
You are chasing them and jailing them.
You see, I like what you people are doing. I have a question for you.
Okay.
Is Wontumi going to file an appellate defense? Is Wontumi going to go to the appeals court?
Yes, it's not that. He's filed it.
Really?
Yes.
Do you expect him to get a fair hearing?
Well, why not?
He knows why I'm asking him that.
Oh, okay.
So let me answer. Okay. So thank you, Moro.
You are sitting here saying you are going to go on demonstration because an appeals court has released Sedina from defective charges.
Plus miracles.
That's miracles.
Yes.
Miracles.
They give a litany of issues.
Miracles.
Why they want to
So
go to protest
let me proceed.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry. I've told you today. I'm here. I'm here for you people.
That's fine.
So go on. And
let me start by saying that
telling you.
Kojo must realize this. We are in a democracy. And in a democracy, you must realize that once there is a government, there shall be an opposition. It is the responsibility of the opposition.
A responsible opposition, not an
irresponsible
opposition that has completely destroyed this country. After finished destroyed this country,
what is happening in government. You do not think that the fact that you have a government, now everything is about just what you say and do. No. In a democracy, you must listen to what the opposition will say because it's incumbent on you to do so. So if Kojo says the NPP should shut up, really? Now they want to have a government where it is just the voices of the NDC that will be heard. The opposition has not. But you said we should shut up. Kojo,
you cannot.
That's what you said.
I don't.
You said we should shut up.
So
He said for a while.
Kojo,
also you can be later. Well, come miracles. He understands the language.
You must expect, and you see, that is the very reason why we are in the situation we find ourselves in.
I expect
because
everything.
They are not prepared. They are not prepared to listen to the opposition voices.
We expect everything, including irresponsibility.
People like Twum Boafo seated next to me. Kojo have a razor sharp mouth, and the things Kojo has said in this country under the Akufo-Addo as president. Kojo,
fantastic. Moro, what did I say about Akufo-Addo that didn't come to you? See, you don't know Akufo-Addo.
Kojo, I listen to you.
I said what I told you people that
the things you said about Akufo-Addo, you are not prepared. Did I even take 5% of the things you said about Akufo-Addo?
At what point?
The things you said about Akufo-Addo, you are not prepared to take 5% of it.
At what point? Give me one time. Once, you see, Moro, right here,
what you said,
right now, you are
public knowledge, right now, and I need not to reiterate them.
Right now, you are seeing the reason why some of us
now even conversation is under attack.
Some of us were persecuted. He is telling you
conversation is even under attack in the studios of Metro TV. Kojo Twum Boafo is not prepared to even listen.
You are a senior media man in this country, one of the most senior. At what point did I ever insult Akufo-Addo? I said he was going to destroy this country. That's exactly what he did. So, and the Akufo-Addo's government, all our pensions were gone.
And Kojo
the chief justice of this country went to sit at the finance ministry to ask for her pension. As we speak today, people have died, including people like Mr. Jacob.
I think you've overheard him.
No, I've not. It is going to get worse.
He's not
it's going to get worse. This is just the beginning. I said, I want him to withdraw what he said about what I said. I criticized the Kufu.
I said
I critiqued what he was going to do.
You were razor sharp. What you should of Akufo-Addo. What you should be prepared to take same.
What you should do is to commend me for being a harbinger of the mayhem that the Akufo-Addo's government was.
He's clarified it.
No, he's not clarifying it.
You were razor sharp in criticizing Akufo-Addo. So I think let's move on.
He said some of the things. I said, what did I say? I said,
be prepared. Be prepared. To listen to dissenting views. It's important.
Did your government destroy this?
It is important.
You are not
dissenting views.
He's not prepared to sit here. No. Fiifi should sit here like the man that I know he is. Like the father that I know he is, like the husband that I know he is, and apologize to the people of this country for that government that he was part of, because people are still hurting from what he did.
So let me.
You may not have told you are talking about democracy. You were the corporate affairs manager of Kokoma. Has anybody called you? Has anybody said you stole anything?
Obiafre.
Meanwhile, under your tenure, people were paying people for what they hadn't done. If you like, I'll show it to you.
Really?
But
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't. You see, that is why I am telling
don't
you.
know.
That is why I'm telling you that
I'm unaware of any such.
you are not aware because you were not involved. I can give you names. I'm saying that nobody has called you. And the reason why nobody has called you or called your former boss is that democracy is at work. And yet under your tenure, I said people were paying people under the Cocoa Rose program for what they haven't done. I have names.
Okay.
We have monies that we have seized.
That's fine.
So if you want us to go there, we will go there.
So let me make progress.
So let him come.
What I'm not going to allow you to do is to characterize us, put us in a
Can we have a
box.
show?
We're not serving our
You
audience.
started.
Can we have a show?
If we become overly disruptive, please go ahead.
No.
I was for Fiifi Boafo NDC ni and Fiifi Boafo NPP. I hope so enjoy a class and share catch us explosive. Indeed, it was explosive. With the program the SC and to be another janto mobile and carry on so can to show. More song for Steve Zandoni. Best anybody shall be. Bye bye.